Oh my God. This news is so huge. It's so huge and it's so epic. Is the Batfleck really coming out? Yo, it's your boy Fatal J in here with my boy Zebra Fett. We in the building, and today is some epic news. Let me bring up the banner. I'm gonna bring up the banner. This is what the banner says right here below. It says Ray Fisher exposed water on Batfleck leak before DC Fandome. Ryan, introduce yourself to the people before we get busy.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, this is Zebra Fett. If you haven't heard of me, then you're hearing from me now. I've been following this Ray Fisher thing since I think it broke in July.
Yeah.
And I've just been standing with this man ever since. I believe everything that's coming out of this man's mouth. It's integrity over all entertainment, dude. I mean, this is what's up every single week. Just about, man. We're getting more and more of this drama.
Yeah,
you know, this drama that's happening. It's just like, what the hell? Warner Brothers Pictures and Warner Brothers are making themselves look stupid every month. You know, it's every month they're making themselves look more and more ridiculous because they come out and they try these stupid tactics and it blows up in their face. Ray comes out and he's like, he lays the smack down on these people, you know, and it's like, I don't understand. It's like they're running the company like a chicken with head cut off because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And from what this little your title here right here, Batfleck leak. Because the Flash film, that's Warner Brothers. That's not Warner Max. That's not HBO Max. That's Warner Brothers and Warner Brothers Pictures. They own that. And so what they're doing, I think, is that they're saying, hey, we got Batfleck here, entertainment over integrity, entertainment, over, anything else, over accountability. And that's exactly the opposite of what Ray's been saying all along. They're like, hey, we got Batfleck.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Handle your business with Ray, Jason, and the others, because, Momoa came out yesterday and he said that he implicated it wasn't just bad things that happened to Ray, it was bad things that happened to all of them.
Can you imagine this? And we're gonna get into the tweet in a minute, but can you imagine Jason Momoa being so vocal, and then we start getting word from Ben Affleck, from Gal Gadot, from Ezra Miller?
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
See, I thought, to be honest with you, Fatal, I thought that we were going to hear from Gal next.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to be the next one to come out.
But I always figured Jason.
No. I knew Jason would be the first one. He'd be the one to light the fuse.
Yeah.
But
look who we got in the building real quick. Look who we got in the building. We got War Stew in the building. What's up, baby?
What's up, dude?
Hey, and I didn't mean to cut you off, Zebra Fett.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
War Stew, you was the first person that really broke this on the internet. So I want you to tell me what's going on and what your thoughts. And then Zebra Fett, we're going to get right back to you. Right. I promise. War Stew, what's going on here, man?
I've got absolutely no idea. I just seen what Ray Fisher posted and then made a little video in 5 minutes. So I'm a bit confused because they've not actually said anything. Like, Jason backs him up, but still they've not actually said what happened.
Yeah.
So well, they can't really come out with that yet, though. I mean, they can't just make that public, and it's kind of like playing poker. You can't just let everyone know what you have, because then they build a defense on that or against that.
So it's like little breadcrumbs over the space of 3 months.
Yes, it's all strategy. This is like a chess game,
This is what we're gonna do right here. Let's just actually read the tweet and see what Ray Fisher said this time with this situation. I'm gonna read it. Let's see. It says, unfortunately, the fake, and this is Ray Fisher talking. Can y'all see that on the screen?
Oh yeah. No, I can definitely see. I also see you're not following Ray.
Dang, you know what? I sure ain't, bro.
I see that.
Dang, you know what?
Rectified.
I've been exposed. All right, I just follow. It says, unfortunately, the fake Frosty news with Jason wasn't the only PR tactic used to distract from the seriousness of the JL situation, Justice League situation. Ben returning as Batman was clearly meant to be revealed at DC Fandome. We got to speak on that. I'll give you one guess as to why Warner Brother Pictures lightly jumped the gun. Because think about it. Remember, we got that big breaking news about Ben Affleck returning. And then when we look at DC Fandome, guess what? We didn't hear no words of Ben Affleck returning as Batman.
Yeah.
So Zeba Fed, what is your thoughts about that?
Man, for them to release it ahead, they're just sort of, it's all about the public perception. And so, people like, Wart Stu and yourself and myself here, we're all going nuts because, Ben Affleck has signed a multiple picture deal with, with Warner Brothers, but also with Warner Max, because, the Justice League movies are going to be released on Warner Max on HBO Max. So he's got a multiple picture deal that he's signed on with a new NDA and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's just interesting how they're sort of like, putting the cart in front of the horse or just sort of using smoke and mirrors to sort of divert people's attention away from something that's really going on.
But you know what? That's shady.
It is. No, it's definitely shady. And the thing is that what's so irresponsible or stupid of them, their PR or whoever's releasing all this information, is they shoot themselves in the foot. But the thing is that they continue to shoot themselves in the foot multiple times. It's like they're not learning from their mistakes and saying, you know what, let's put our big boy pants on and let's handle this situation like an adult. Yeah, no, they continue to sort of, kind of like a magician, look over here while these things are going on in the background, and we're going to try to put Walter Harmada in front of Ray and say, hey Ray, is there anything we can do to resolve this, to throw Berg and Whedon under the bus so that we can keep our precious Geoff Johns?
So shady, so shady.
Let's read. Okay, now for the 50 people that's in here, and make sure to smash that like button. You might not be confused with what's going on. Well, yesterday, Jason Momoa came out and he basically said this. He said this shit has stopped and needs to be looked at. Ray Fisher and everyone else who experienced what happened under the watch of Warner Brothers Pictures think it's fucked up that people released a fake Frosty announcement without my permission to try to distract from Ray Fisher speaking up about the shitty way we were treated on Justice League reshoots. Serious stuff went down. It needs to be investigated and people need to be held accountable. So basically, in layman terms, Jason Momoa said they came out with a fake article to try to cover up the drama that's going on at Warner Brothers. Now, for the people out there who was doubters of Ray Fisher, your antenna should be going up right about now, because Jason Momoa said now Ray Fisher is saying that Warner Brothers is trying to cover it up with this Batfleck news. Now, Wart Stu, I want to ask you this question. If they covering this stuff up, do you think this Batfleck news is real, or do you think it's fake? What do you think? Because Jason Momoa said the Frosty the Snowman news was fake. So what do you think?
No, the Batfleck stuff's definitely real. I've been told this Batfleck stuff for months. It's definitely real. Just the timing. If you look at the information when Ray dropped it on the 20th of August, and then the story was leaked to Deadline on the 20th of August. The way they did it is such a big story to drop it, not at DC Fandome event. It wouldn't have overshadowed Robert Pattinson because that was the last thing of the night anyway. Very shady tactics. Yeah, and you don't really know who it's coming from, really, because when you say Warner Bros, there's so many different Warner Bros in every country. It's like, who's actually made the mistake?
Yeah. But Ben said it's real. If Ben says it's real, it's real. I figured it was real, but I just think it's so shady and crazy that they covered it up. They covered up what Ray Fisher talking about with the hype of Ben
Yeah,
Affleck. So
they're
it kind
using
of
the trades to sort of, get that message out there. They want the headlines, right, to sort of sway the general population, the general audience, to say, hey, look over here. Don't listen to this, this guy on social media. Look at him wearing an I Heart Zack Snyder shirt that, at a Joss Whedon redirected Justice League film. They're like, don't listen to this guy. So Jason coming out, man, validating Ray Fisher was huge. It was bigger than the actress that was playing Iris West. I forget her name.
yeah.
But she came out in support of Ray, even though she wasn't a part of the reshoots. She still came out, defending and sort of putting up, Ray. Hey, I stand with you. I mean, we all should be standing with Ray Fisher, man. It's
Heck yeah.
It's gotten to the point where it's like, who cares about the movies anymore? And that should be secondary. That's entertainment. That's ancillary. This right here that's going on. If you've ever been in a workplace where your boss has treated you like shit, or if you've ever had a grievance against the powers that be at your place of business, then you can identify with what's going on with Ray. He needs there needs to be like Momoa was saying, there needs to be a real investigation from a third party. And that's the issue that Ray had, is that Warner Brothers tried to get someone who had ties with Warner Brothers to investigate and to be on the phone with and having conversation with Ray, because they wanted to keep it internal.
Yeah.
They didn't want other entities to find out about the goings on with Warner Brothers and Warner Brothers Pictures. So they tried to keep it in house, try to have it, to where an investigator would come in that had ties with Warner Brothers, worked with Warner Brothers before, and would kind of gently and quietly nip this in the bud and put it to rest, so that they could move forward with making their money from making these awesome movies.
Dope. Before we get into more of this epic text from Ray Fisher, this Twitter post, I want to shout everybody out this in the chat. According to Christy is here. We got Jonathan, we got Andrew, we got Nicotina's in the house. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. I might shoot you a link. Retro Grave is up in here. Concha. We got Rowan. Hi, yep. Rowan. That's a tongue tie right there. We got my boy up in here. Malik is in the building. We got TK up in here talking about he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't freaking breathing. I know where that came from. We got Igor up in here. We got McLovin. We got Rail up in this piece. We got Andrew. I said Andrew. We got Ray up in here. We got Antoine up in here. We got Stay Go Bang is up in here. I think we got everybody. We got Sickness. He's up in here. Mads Mama Bear, one of the greatest moderators on the man, is up in here. We got Adim up in here. I think I got everybody. I got El Cape up in here. We got my boy Il is up in the house with the dope, magnificent rhymes like Abu Nas. We got Bat Dan up in the building. Bat Dan, I'm glad you're here. Let's see. We got Notorious Man up in here. He's saying a name that will never be named again on this channel, but that's okay, Notorious Man. I'm glad you're here. He got Manny. We got Manny up in here. We got Barcelona B up in here. Hey, just join. Very crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff, and we're gonna get deeper into it. And we got a celebrity in the house. Let me show you the celebrity we got up in here. Y'all know you know who that is. I know who. Yes, sir.
You're the celebrity.
No, sir. You're the celebrity.
I'm in between a celebrity sandwich.
We got my boy Ben in the building. We got my boy Black Angus up in here, coming out with a dope comic book soon called Meth Gator. You better check that out. Methamphetamine and alligators, man. We got Shanna. I can't even say that, but Shin up in here. We got Koozie Cass. We got DC Extended up in this piece. Where's DC Extended? I just seen him. There you go. We got B Zombie. And I think I got everybody. We got Compton in the house. I think we got everyone. And we got Antonio Lopez. And we got Billy T 800. Fellas, let's get deeper into this. War Stew, if you crazy on time, I understand if you got to dip out. Because you different time zones than me and Zebra Fed, I believe. Am I right?
Yeah. It's no, I'm fine. It's 10:30 at night here, but no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
cool.
Okay, if you got a dip, I understand. Let's get deeper into this right here. Ray Fisher posted this. He said, after 5 weeks of interviews with various crews and cast, Warner Media has officially launched an independent third-party investigation to get to the heart of the toxic, abusive work environment created during Justice League reshoots. This is a massive step forward. He put a red arrow at the time and the date. The time says 1:38 p.m., 8/20/20. Now, he has another post. Let's check it out right here. Remember the dates, people in the chat and people in the panel. 8/20/20. Ben Affleck will return as Batman in the Flash August 20, 2020 at 3:02 p.m. Look at the times, fellas.
Do you know what's fun? Sorry. Do you know what's funny about that?
What's funny about that, War Stu?
Is I'm not going to reveal who it was, but I was talking to a verified Twitter user, an insider about this, and I said that Ben Affleck's going to be in this movie, and then a month later, he's revealed to be in the movie. I wish I could say which insider. I don't want to expose who it was, but it wouldn't be hard to guess who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it's like little YouTubers like me somehow know more than what's going on with actual trade insiders. I don't get it. It's just hilarious.
Man, that's crazy, bro. We got 71 people up in here. Smash that like button. Stay Gold came through with the super chat love. And hey, before I get through with these super chats, I think history is supposed to happen because I got somebody dope in the back. I'm gonna see if y'all know who this is, but Stay Gold Bang, thank you so much. I was talking to Vegeta the other day, and we was talking about you, Stay Gold Bang, and this is what he had to say about your power level, sir.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
There you go, Bang, with the $10 super chat. He says, it's just sad. They are more concerned about leaving the past behind that they won't own up to what they did with Snyder twice. Air, cast, and crew makes you wonder what else they're hiding. Well, I'm going to tell you right here, Ray Fisher is the whistleblower. So I feel like this is not the last we're going to hear about this stuff. Stay Gold Bang, thank you so much for always supporting the channel, my dear sir. And we got Notorious Man in the house with the $5 super chat. I got a Kamehameha for you, sir. Notorious Man with the $5 super chat. Yay! You see that?
He almost got you.
He almost got me. You almost got me, sir.
But Stay Gold Bang has a good response to that.
But this is the funny thing about it, though. And I'm my guest in the back. I know you getting antsy. I'm gonna get you in. I promise you, because you was the man. But this is the thing I love about my haters. They send me super chats. I am really blessed as a YouTuber. So you know what, my friend? Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. But tell Jokey over there, he's a joke. Okay. Stay Gold Bang, thank you so much for the $2.99 super chat. He said, at least we know who the one who dislike. At least we know who the one dislike is now. Oh yeah, they in here, and guess what? Jokey is watching too. Thank you so much for coming through. I got a big guest coming after here, and my cousin, he gets on my nerves. He told me, he said, please put my clip up. I'm trying to be a big YouTuber. I said, no, man, you're embarrassing me. He said, put it up. I said, okay, but you're embarrassing. Stay Gold. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate all you do for this channel. But we got the international connection going on. We got 2 cats from overseas, and I just can't wait to see what they do when they interact with each other. This is my man, my friend,
Oh, it's worse too.
Sup, dude?
Have y'all never streamed together?
No, we
no.
we spoke a few times in the DM.
Yes! Zebra Fett, we did it.
Wonder Twins.
We
Wait,
did it, bro.
wait. Boom.
This is history in the making.
I love Vorster's intro on his videos. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a good animation.
Yeah, I wish I did it myself, but yeah, it cost a fair bit.
All right. But I was just busy handing out certificates to people on Twitter.
Film Gob. Oh. So Film Gob, you read it, right? Of course I know you read it. But what do you think? What do you think about this?
This the Ray Fisher tweet. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
It's pretty straightforward. Warner Brothers caught again with their pants down.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, like I said, I think it was on Enosh's podcast. It's good to be kind of strategic and tweet out these things over a course of days, weeks. Just get that pressure going on Warner Brothers, rather than explaining everything in one big tweet storm. So they're being kind of strategic. Ray Fisher, Jason Momoa, and whoever else is going to join in.
Yeah. Notorious Man, look like you trying to be a little bit more nice, but I'm not going to say the last thing that you said. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. He said, do you think Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, and Henry Cavill will speak up? Let me blow you up, and then we're going to all talk about that. You guys, what do you think? Do you think Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, and Henry Cavill is going to follow suit with what Jason Momoa did? What do you guys think?
I can imagine Gal Gadot saying something, but maybe leaving out Geoff Johns because he's involved with Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can imagine her saying something about Joss Whedon.
I want to ask this question. It's 2 times. Now they say first time fool on me, second time fool on you. Did I say that backwards? I said that backwards, didn't I?
Yeah.
First time fool on you, second time fool on me. Now Jason Momoa just came out yesterday and said that Frosty the Snowman news was fake, and now Ray Fisher just came out and said the Batfleck was to cover it up what was going on with him. So can we trust Warner Brothers at this point with news? What do you guys think?
It's just like the Ben Affleck news was real. You can trust when they drop something like that it's real, but you just sort of have to say, okay, why are they doing this? What came out? What did we miss? Did Ray say something recently? Let's go listen to Ray first. So that's pretty much the only thing I can say about that.
Yeah. What's on your mind?
I definitely think the Affleck stuff's real. I don't think Henry Cavill's going to say anything. I think Gal Gadot maybe because of the awkward scene they try to get her to do during the reshoots.
I posted something about that today on Twitter.
Ben Affleck, I don't think he'd say anything due to like what's going on with him behind the scenes. But I don't know because they're like the 3 golden people, aren't they? Cavill's not really saying much about anything.
Well, Cavill was mainly kind of jumping back and forth between Mission Impossible and the Justice League reshoots, so he might not have been there as much on set. So he might not have witnessed as much as they did, or had to endure as much as they did. Not sure because we don't know. The only thing we know is that Ben Affleck went through some shit because he wasn't happy. Yeah, there you go. And then that situation right there, Gal Gadot would want to say something about that, but like Film Gob said, she's still signed under an NDA for Wonder Woman 84, so she might not be able to say anything right now.
Yeah.
So Ben, because of what Ray has done with letting us know about the Batfleck situation, I would think that Ben would be the next to say something because I don't want to say his hand is forced, but just because, hey, I'm sure he would want to come out in support of his castmate. So,
you know what? So let's just scratch Gal Gadot up next, because like y'all said, she got movies coming up. But at the same time, can we really say that? Because Aquaman, Jason Momoa has Aquaman 2 coming up, and he's speaking his mind.
But he's in Dune as well, right? So I mean, he's so safe. But the person that might say something is the person that Ezra's laying on, and she is the stunt double. That's not Gal. Gal refused to do that. That's the stunt double.
True. That's true. On top of. I read an article about that. That's true. What you just said.
Yeah.
And I think the person that's probably gonna get it the most is probably Josh Whedon, because he got a pass, man. Even way before, when he was doing his Buffy stuff, even the people on the cast were saying he was doing some rude stuff on set. Yeah. But I want to see what's going on with Walter Harmada and what's going on with Geoff Johns. But like Film Gob said, Geoff Johns is pretty much in the clear too. It ain't too much you can say about him, because Geoff Johns is pretty much the golden boy to the biggest movie. Flash look like Flashpoint is gonna be the biggest movie that we see with DC. So what do you guys think? Do you think Geoff Johns is safe?
No. They're trying to protect him massively.
They're trying to protect. They see him as an investment.
Yeah,
they see him as a moneymaker, a cash cow for them. Yeah. If it comes down to it, where they're pushed into a corner, which is probably what's going to happen, they will have to still pay him for intellectual property. They'll still have to pay him for if he has any sort of percentage, any I forget what you call those, but residuals for the film. If it makes profit, which it will. So they will probably have to pay him off. But they would eventually have to wipe their hands of this guy, depending on what the actual allegations pertain to. So it just depends.
If push comes to shove, what do you guys think is going to happen? Like, do you think Ray Fisher could potentially be let go from DC for putting out this type of stuff?
If he's wrong, if he's making stuff up, then yeah. But
if he's lying, yes.
You said if he's making stuff up, he's gone.
Pretty much. If he's lying, then they will replace him. But if he's truthful, then no, they can't. They'd have to pay him off massively. So,
but if he's lying, then by default, Jason Momoa would be lying, and then that would also make him an accomplice to the lie. So,
but Jason Momoa's got a track record. He was the first person, celebrity-wise, to say, "Yeah, I've seen the Snyder Cut," and now we know the Snyder Cut's there. And now he's the first person coming out and having the balls to say something.
He's so cavalier about how he handles shit. It's
he
amazing.
Knows something there, but he's sweet at Warner Bros. Because he's doing other projects with them as well. But I don't think he'd come out and specifically say exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He's on like the breadcrumb train. It's just going to be interesting who comes next.
Okay, so that's interesting that you guys said, Warstu said it's like breadcrumbs. Warstu, I want to ask you this question. And this is just hypothesis. What do you think is the core of what's going on? Is it just verbal mistreatment, or is deeper than that, like some physical stuff going on? What do you think, Warstu?
I don't know, because if you read the original thing, apparently it was because Ray Fisher refused to say "booyah," which is Cyborg's most famous line from Teen Titans.
Yeah,
that's where it all stemmed from, allegedly. So I don't really have any idea, because apparently that's what stemmed all the trouble.
That's just what John Berg said.
But
that was him. He was sort of dismissive about it. He's like, he didn't want to say "booyah." That was it.
I wouldn't trust John Berg. But
I'm not specifically trusting him. I've got no idea what's going on because nothing's really misconduct. Could be anything. Like some directors don't let you sit down on seats on set, so misconduct and mistreatment could be anything really.
Yeah.
Is it Christopher Nolan who doesn't let actors sit on seats? I know there's a big director who doesn't let actors sit on seats in between takes.
see,
But the misconduct could be anything really.
yeah. So, see, I love how there's some people on Twitter. They're like, when Ray Fisher said, "Oh, Joss Whedon was abusive on set." Some people defending that and going, "Well, directors can be artists," and they. I was like, wait a minute. You've got directors like Lars von Trier or something, or Stanley Kubrick back in the day.
Yeah.
If there's certain kind of directors who want their actors to perform, I wouldn't say they're abusive, but they'll be, they'll challenge the actors in some ways. And if you're an actor if you hear a director is like that and you join the production, you know what you're getting. So you know what you're getting yourself involved with. So you know what you're going to have that kind of relationship with the director. You know what's coming. You sign up for a Justice League film with Zack Snyder, and then you're being fucking, you're getting being abused on
then you
set,
get demoted,
whether it's verbally or physically, whatever. That's different. That's a completely different scenario.
Why didn't nobody
think
tell me
about,
my mic sounded bad? Did nobody tell me my mic was sounding horrible just now?
No,
Ryan?
you sound fantastic.
Oh, okay. We got another guest in the building. Ryan, before you speak, and we'll get right back at you. We got my boy Retro, aka Steve, up in the building. Steve, how you doing, my friend?
Mr. Kassan's in the house.
I'm here with the one and only Great Take Ryan. I'm here with film. I'm here with the crew, man. Speaking of all that. Hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher. Hashtag united with Ray Fisher.
Heck yeah. What is your thoughts about this, Steve? And then we're going to get back to Ryan. What are your thoughts about all this?
Damn, everything's coming to light. You make such a big noise. You try to drown it out, but you can't. Because Ray's being vigilant. And it's just that the dominoes slowly fall. This is what happens when you want to push your weight so much. This is what happens when you get into a position of power and you think you can have your ego trips. Nah, man. Sooner or later, it's going to come back at you. And you always treat people right because you never know when your time's up. So it is a good lesson for everyone, man. And like I told you, Fatal, it's like, speaking of which, like when Ben's going to talk or when Gal's going to talk or anything like that, listen, man, it's like I told you, Fatal, everybody wants to be Raphael, but no, man, you try to go be Raphael, you get your ass kicked, right?
Yeah.
But what you got to do, you got to be in the farmhouse, you got to regroup. And then when the time comes, ninja strike.
See, now I'm a Ninja Turtle fan, so I love that analogy right there.
You gotta know what a crumpet is before you know what a cricket is.
Exactly, man.
Anthony, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Warner, after you seen that tweet, I bet you feel just like this.
All right, James, bitch.
Anthony, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He says, people back John Boyega, but not Ray Fisher. What the elf? I'm going to tell you something. The reason why people do that, because people out there have such a deep hatred for Zack Snyder. Anything that's associated with Zack Snyder, they automatically hate. Mm-hmm. They automatically hate. Yeah, I don't know why they hate. But I don't know why they hate Zack so much, man. That's like one of the most humblest guys on this planet.
What did Zack do? What did he do?
He didn't do nothing. He lost his daughter, bro. He lost his daughter.
It's like he disrespected your name and the Shaolin Temple at once. No, like what did Zack do? That's the honest question I want everyone to answer. What did Zack do? Right?
Release one of the greatest comic movies ever called Man of Steel.
Exactly.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
Warstone, that's why you my brother. That's my favorite movie of all time. Stay Go Bang, you showing the super chat love, brother. So I'm going to have to hit you with the greatest scene in DBZ history. Thank you so much. We got Stay Go Bang with the $5 super chat. He said, who do you think is the one? Who do you think is the one they call Ray to apologize? I hope it's Harmada. Everyone else deserves what's coming. Who do you think is the one that called Ray to apologize?
Maybe
it was Walter Harmada, right?
Could be someone who's
Either
secured
Harmada
with AT&T.
or Toby.
Because when Walter Harmada trying to shut Ray Fisher up, he was trying to shut Ray up.
He was trying to appease him.
Well,
Yeah, because then he say you could get the other guys, but don't get Geoff Johns, right?
Yeah.
And that's only because they don't have any business with Whedon or Berg anymore. So it's like, okay, you know, but they do have business with Geoff Johns.
Mm-hmm.
So, fellas, what do y'all think about all this? What do y'all think is going to happen next? Because it seems like Ray is just dropping heat every single day now. What do y'all think is going to happen next? And then we're going to close it out. We're going to close it out.
Well, I think Warner Brothers, they've been kind of, the last kind of couple of statements they put out, it didn't kind of go too well for them. And then, Ray Fisher comes out with more evidence. The email that he screenshot that he posted, and Jason Momoa backing him up. So it's Warner Brothers are kind of in a corner now. So I think they're going to be careful not to say any more. Probably let the investigation kind of play out while an investigation is going on.
And I hate to say this, film guy, but Warner Brothers probably gonna stop coming out with the. And I can't believe I'm saying this because somebody we all know very well, chatting panel, says this a lot. They can stop coming out with the fake news now. Maura Kitty with the $2 super chat. She said, "Meow. This one is for you.
Bring it on."
As you wish.
War Stew, what is your final thoughts about what's going on and what's going to happen? War Stew? War Stew, wake up, sleepyhead.
Oh, no.
He left.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock, man.
Yeah, he did. He did say it was 10
Past
o'clock.
time, too. Past curfew.
No, he came back. War Stew, wake up, sleepyhead. What do you think? What's going to happen?
My internet just knocked off for some reason. About what?
This is our final words. What do you think is going to happen in the future? Or overall thoughts? What you think is going to happen?
I think Warner Bros. Are going to go very quiet now for a long while about anything to do with this, because the AT&T are probably going to get on their ass soon about it, because it's making them look bad as well, so to speak.
Yeah.
Possibly. And also, especially with the Ezra Miller stuff as well, and the Amber Heard stuff, and all that, all the other crazy stuff that's going on with Warner Bros. I think they just need to stop saying anything unless it's factual.
Yeah. Warstu, thank you so much for coming out, bro, because I know you got a busy schedule. Z for Fed, what you think is going to happen in the future, my good sir?
Oh, man, I think Ray is going to ride this thing out to the end. Whether or not he's still Cyborg at the end of the day, that is that's just icing on the cake for him if he is. But I think he's going to see this thing all the way through, and I think Warner Brothers, like Worst just said, is just they should shut up. They should clam up and not come out with anything else that's going to make them look any worse than they are.
Thank you so much for coming out, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
What you think is going to happen in the future, my good friend?
Pretty much what great take Ryan, basically. But no, in all seriousness, we're in a time now where volatile work experiences you can't go forward. And just being an actor myself and being in those type of situations, those days of ego trips and pushing the amount of being the sort of toxic or destructive on set to see your vision and all this, and just because you're in a position of power, you think you can push your weight around. We're coming to the understanding that no, it's still a workplace environment. You can't treat these people just because you're actors and just because you're hired background or stunt or crew workers, grips or whatnot. We're all workers. We're on an even playing field, right? And the more we still have to support Ray because he is. This is serious, guys. Like this is he's putting his reputation, his status as an actor, and because word travels around of like if Ray can be worked with, is he troublesome,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And the more noise he's born, these are also powerful folks at executive levels. Like no matter what you say about Geoff Johns or John Berg or whatnot, when we are all hearing one side, we don't know the other side. So we gotta stand with Ray. We gotta support Ray, and he's mentioned that he doesn't care. He just wants to see what the right thing is. And when you do the right thing, unfortunately in this world, when you do the right thing, you get punished for it, right?
That's true.
That's the fact. So as long as us stand with Ray and stand with, like, really be united, as Affleck said, we got to be united. It's on the back of the shirt. So just go forward and just be with that. And again, hashtag I stand with Ray Fisher. Make sure that Warner Brothers, Warner Media, AT&T, Jason Keller, like they're now the power players. They know it's like what Ray's doing is the right thing, and that this is a workplace environment. Everyone has to be treated fairly, and whatever happens, and there's accountability over entertainment. And last thing I gotta say, Ryan, man, you look like so much like Michael Dudikoff. I'm gonna call you American Ninja, the real American Ninja. Right?
Oh, he do look like him. Hold on.
Right.
Look, you can't leave yet. I got to pull that up.
I look like so many
American
people.
Ninja 1, 2, 3, 4. How many American Ninjas are there? Like 5 or
I
something?
thought 4, right?
Liv, I'm gonna watch all of that. I'm like, man, that's my man Ryan. That ain't
pull that up
Dudikoff.
before we leave. I got to pull that up before we leave. I got to. It's coming. Let me see.
Great take, Ryan. Great take.
I appreciate that, Steve. Appreciate it.
Okay, here we go. I got it.
You do?
I got it. Let's see if he look just like him.
You put the headband? Yo. That's Ryan's body right there, yo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
American Ninja.
Man, I loved American Ninja. That was dope, bro.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
One last thing I gotta say. Another way you can support Ray. See what American Ninja's wearing, the GCU shirt. You can
yeah.
order that off a Teespring and support Ray that way.
Get this.
Ooh, that's nice. Make sure to go to
it's on my Teespring, and 100% of the proceeds go to AFSP. So I get zero money for myself. I did this just for Ray, and I've gotten so many people that have bought the shirt, sent me pictures of themselves wearing it. I'm gonna make a collage. I'm gonna make a short video, and I'm gonna send that to Ray through people channel that I know how to get to him, and just so he can know that, hey, we all stand with him.
Yeah.
And I think this is a really awesome way of doing that.
I want to thank my awesome panel for coming out. If you didn't know, history just happened because War Stu just met Film Gob, and I didn't mean just met. I know they already talked before, but they was on my stream.
You were hoping you would be beefing or something like that.
About Black Panther.
Well, Film Gob, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like every time you on the stream with me, and then I bring somebody else up, it's like you had some kind of beef with them or something.
No, not this time.
And Film Gob had it look like did he really just put him on this show? So I gotta be really careful. But I want to thank my panel for coming out. My panel is awesome. Make sure to check out all their channels. Their channels are dope. People in the chat, thank you so much for the super chat love and just coming up in here, man. I really appreciate that. Smash that like button, share this video, rewatch it again because it was off the hook. And I got some special words out there for Josh Whedon. Yeah, boy, like my boy Steve said, I bet you would have never thought this was gonna bite you in the ass.